Hi everybody. Some people have suggested that with the advent of ChatGPT and presumably its upcoming rival Bard, that this pretty much spells the end of online exams and take-home assessment tasks. There are others, on the other hand, who argue that all is not lost because there is software available which can detect artificial intelligence answers to questions. So what we're going to do is have a little test of that. So I'm going to have a look at 4 different plagiarism detection tools versus ChatGPT. First, have a quick look at how Turnitin does. Now, Turnitin is not actually designed for artificial intelligence detection, but we'll see how it goes. And then we'll look at 3 pieces of software which are available for free online, which are specifically designed to detect whether AI has been used to generate text or not. Turnitin first. I asked ChatGPT to answer a standard first-year exam question. It came up with this answer here. I put that answer into Turnitin and the similarity rating was 14%, meaning that Turnitin obviously didn't detect any plagiarism. I then asked ChatGPT to rephrase or change the tone of that answer which it had generated, and then I put those responses into Turnitin to see how Turnitin did. And perhaps unsurprisingly, the similarity ratings were not much different. I then decided I better double check how this is going, so I just copied and pasted some material from the internet and put that into Turnitin to see what kind of similarity rating it came back with. And then I asked ChatGPT to change the tone of that text which I had copied and pasted. I put that all into Turnitin, and these were the results. So for the baseline copy and paste, Turnitin detected 100% similarity to something which already existed, but when I changed the tone, it came back with 0 similarity. So Turnitin pretty hopeless against ChatGPT. All right, on to the software which is designed to specifically detect artificial intelligence, and we'll see how it goes. So here's the first detector. It's called AI Text Classifier, and it's actually produced by the people who make ChatGPT. So what I'm going to put in here is some text which is written by me, so I know that this is human text. As far as I know, it's human text. And we'll see how it classifies it. So it says it's very unlikely that this was generated by AI. Let's go to the next piece of software. This is called ChatGPT 2 Output Detector Demo. So I'll put in my text here, and it predicts that there's a 99.9% chance that this is real, produced by a human. So that's pretty good as well. And the third one is called ChatGPT 0. Put in my human text, get the results, and it says your text may include parts written by an AI. Well, thanks for that. That's pretty insulting. But it's only this. This particular software highlights what it is suspicious of. So I'm not too much of an AI, which is nice. Let's now try it ChatGPT. So I'm just going to get ChatGPT to generate some text for me. Okay, so I'm going to take that text, Hopefully this is going to come back saying that this was generated by artificial intelligence. It's unclear, so it's not sure about that. What about ChatGPT detector? So it comes back saying there's a 99.9% chance this is fake. Okay, so that's good. And let's see how this one goes. Your text is likely to be written entirely by AI. Okay, good. So at least two of them are correctly identifying artificial intelligence text. Okay, now I'm going to get ChatGPT to rephrase my own words. Okay, now we'll put this into the AI detector and see what comes back. This is a useful exercise because, say for example, a student pinches some work and then rephrases it. Will that be detected as being rewritten by the AI? Well, because Turnitin is not going to capture it. So this says it's possibly AI generated. This one says it's very likely to be real. So even though the student has not actually written anything in this case, it's not picking up that this was AI created. And for this one, it says your text is likely to be written entirely by AI. Okay, so you get mixed results there. Okay, now I'm going to take the text which ChatGPT itself generated about Milton Friedman's instrumentalism, and I'm going to ask it to rewrite its own work in a more informal style and see how that goes in the AI detection software. Okay, so I'm going to take that text, put it into the first detector. It comes back saying it's unclear whether this is AI generated. Alright, let's go for the second detector. It says there's a 99% chance that this is fake. And let's try out this one. Entirely written by AI. Okay, so two of the three were able to pick out that the text was entirely AI generated. Right, let's try something a bit different. Let's take this and I'll ask it, ChatGPT, to rewrite its own work, not in an informal style, but in the style of the great postmodernist American novelist Thomas Pynchon. Let's see what happens. Okay, well that was clearly a different kind of style, same essential content, no mention of Maxwell's demons or anything like that. It's an in-joke for all you pinch heads. Let's see if the first detector thinks that this is AI generated. Very unlikely. Although this is entirely AI generated, this one says it's unlikely that it is. What about this detector? Oh, it says that this is written by a human now. And lucky last, come on, GPT-0. The text is likely to be written entirely by AI. Okay, so this one picks it, but the other two did not. So it's a real hit and miss with these detectors. Lucky last, I'm going to take some text which I've just copied and pasted from the internet. It's a report on sporting event, and I don't know whether this is AI generated or written by a human. I mean, there are reports about there being a lot of AI generated news stories now, so I don't know whether this is or not. but we'll see what the detectors come up with. This one says it's very unlikely this was written by AI, so it's probably by a human. This detector says it was very likely written by a human. And the last one says it was likely to be written entirely by AI. So I don't know what to think about this particular text, which I've pinched from the internet. Unfortunately, this means that the AI detection software which is available right now is really giving mixed results. And if you use ChatGPT in a strategic or novel way, it seems like you can beat the AI detectors. My final thoughts about this are that probably we're going to be looking forward to an unending AI arms race. You're going to have different rival AI pieces of software work. We've got ChatGPT already. Bard is going to be coming along. Presumably something else will show up in the future. These two will be in competition with each other for customers, so to speak. We already know that ChatGPT now offers a premium service for $20 per month US. So they will be in competition with each other to constantly improve, to be the superior product. At the same time, we're going to see competition between competing artificial intelligence detectors as they continually attempt to outdo each other to be superior in the marketplace. But unfortunately, it also means they're going to be competing against each other. That is, the AIs are going to be continually seeking to improve themselves to outdo each of the artificial intelligence detectors. The artificial intelligence detectors are going to constantly be trying to improve themselves to outdo the AIs, which will be improving. So we'll have this continuous, seemingly unending race for superiority. And since I assume that in part this is going to be driven by the seeking of profit, there's no clear point at which anyone will rest satisfied. A couple of points that I think should be made: that this unending struggle doesn't mean it's a struggle of equals. Artificial intelligence detection necessarily lags behind artificial intelligence itself. The second point is that the demand for artificial intelligence, I think, outstrips the demand for artificial intelligence detection. Even if we're just looking at the university level, artificial intelligence detection is desired by academics. But that's a relatively small group of people compared to the vast number of students who might demand AI. So given those 2 points, I think it's reasonable to say that capital flowing into the continual development of existing AI will outstrip the capital that will go into new artificial intelligence development, artificial intelligence detection development. And also we can expect that the amount of venture capital going into new AI software by different companies will outstrip the venture capital that goes into AI detection. So in conclusion, I think we can say that overall, on average, that AI capacity will, generally speaking, outstrip AI detection capacity. Maybe not at every particular instant in time, but on average, I would imagine that would be the case.